While September was always supposed to be a busy month full of JRPGs, it ended up being crammed full of games for me. So many in fact that I didn't even get to my most anticipated game of the month, Code Vein, because sometimes life just happens. The things that happened included the Final Fantasy VIII Remastered that I planned to play in between ended up being longer than I thought. I was also introduced to the free-to-play online game Caravan Stories that ended up being a lot of fun. And then towards the end of the month, I received some codes for things coming out in October, including the Alliance Alive HD Remastered that I reviewed recently. And all of that on top of making videos saw my September time dwindle away quickly, but not without having a lot of fun with what I did play. So while it's a lighter month in terms of titles I'll be talking about this month, I'm happy to say that last month was enjoyable. So these are the JRPGs I played in September. The Alliance Alive was a game I wanted to try last year and missed, and since it was a 3DS title, I probably would have forgot about it if it wasn't for its HD remaster, so I'm glad this HD remaster exists so I could try this interesting game. I received a code for it at the end of September and got playing it right away, and once I got over my initial surprise that there were no voices in it, I came to really like its characters and visuals, with their personalities coming through really well thanks to well-written dialogue that made every character feel interesting. On top of that, its battle system ended up surprising me too, with how well all of its systems can impact battle as they work together. And while things didn't get tricky in this game until I hit past the 10-hour point in October and learned how to get the most out of everything, from the start I like the way that special attacks destroy your weapon in battle, which added some decision making to using them. And this, along with the amount of character customization you can do with its leveling system, allows you a lot of freedom into the way you get stronger in it. Additionally, I also really like the different ways you can explore in it, which came in early in the form of flying and kept getting cooler as I discovered other abilities like floating across lava. So overall, I really liked the Alliance Alive HD's unique take on many JRPG elements, and recommend giving my review a watch if you want to know about it in more detail. And I'm looking forward to seeing others discover it too, as fans new and old discover this great JRPG outside the 3DS. As someone who generally shies away from retro and older titles, I was genuinely surprised how much I enjoyed playing Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, especially since I've played some of it before. While I played it a little when I was a kid, since I only got to the end of the first disc and couldn't continue due to disc issues, playing it on PS4 felt very new to me since it had been so long, and things like its unique systems and story moments felt new and exciting, along with seeing the enhanced visuals. Speaking of those visual enhancements, I did end up liking them a lot in the end, as how they looked in the game slowly grew on me as I played. At first I thought the new, nicer character models looked kinda like they were glued on the screen, but then people started posting on social media pictures of how the characters used to look, and the more I saw the new models, the more glad I was playing with those, as it's definitely easier on the eye to look at for long periods of time. And 20 hours in, the new character models feel like they blend much more into the background now, which I don't know if it says more about how good they look or just if I've gotten used to them. On top of that, I really liked the characters themselves too. Their personalities come across really well without having any voice acting thanks to a well-written script, and VIII, along with the Alliance Alive Remastered, have both made me realize how important it is to have a good script in these story-driven JRPGs, especially ones that can stand with or without voice acting. It's playing games like VIII that have reminded me how good a script can be on its own, and I found myself grinning and laughing at the many funny lines in VIII that have made me feel like its characters and world are very enjoyable. So this is something I want to keep in mind going forward playing and reviewing other games, as it feels really good when scripts get this right. Overall, I'm enjoying Final Fantasy VIII a lot so far and hope that I can get back to it soon. I don't fully know when I will, as October's wall of games means that I don't think I'll have any time between games this month, but VIII's characters and systems have me wanting to for sure, so hopefully I'll be able to play and talk about it more soon, and hopefully that's sooner rather than later. A game that wasn't on my radar that I ended up playing was Caravan Stories, a free-to-play MMORPG that I'm really happy I got to try, as it was much more fun than I'd expected. I was reached out to by the PR company working with this title, and they offered me some free currency if I wanted it to help get through the game a little quicker, and ultimately while I did take that offer, the reason I took it was that out of stuff I've seen in my inbox before, it's the most visually appealing, with its pretty canvas-style visuals reminding me a little bit of Valkyria Chronicles and Final Fantasy XII. And the fact that it's apparently got a fan base in Japan and in other Asian countries made me think it would probably be good, and since it's free to download, I felt like why not? I'm happy to say I did enjoy my time in its world. After finding the class I enjoyed, which ended up being the human one, I had fun discovering the big world and its quirky characters. With the two races I tried seeing me start at two different sides of the map, and both areas still have plenty left that I could do. And I loved the way the world slowly opened up as I played, with things like new quests and facilities to use such as XP dungeons, having me wondering what else I could find, especially since it had a big list of characters that I can meet and do side stories with, and the ones I met I really liked. So finding more of their stories will definitely be a focus of mine if I ever come back to it. There are some imperfections in the English version that I hope get fixed up, especially things like how some of its voice acting lines sometimes just mysteriously disappear during dialogues, so I hope they get fixed up as the Japanese VO was quite good from what I heard, and with its fun group of characters, I'd love to hear more of their lines as I keep playing. This is another one I don't know when I'll get back to since October is so busy, but the nature of MMOs is that they're usually very easy to get back into at least, so for now, I'm happy with the time I put into it, and I hope to play it more sometime. I could probably end detailing my plans for this month with just a trailer clip of Atelier Ryza if I wanted to, as most people that follow me know that that is the game I am most excited about this month. However, October is another incredibly crowded month of games that rivals September, with some of the games I have my eye on including the Alliance Alive HD Remastered that just came out on the 8th that I've already played and reviewed, Digimon Stories Sleuth Complete coming out on the 18th that I wish I had time for, Trails of Cold Steel 3 comes out on the 22nd along with the adorable Destiny Connect, and the next day, the dark-looking Mary Skelter 2 comes out as well. Finally, all of this is with Atelier Ryza being the cherry on top that comes on October 29th, along with Disgaea 4 Plus Complete coming out on the same day being one I wanted to try, and Japan gets Persona 5 Royal on the 31st that I probably can't wait till next year for as well, despite how crowded this month is. With a full-time job and frankly time itself, it's actually impossible to play all these games, so my plan this month is mostly just to do my best. I have received codes for multiple games I mentioned in this segment, including the Alliance Alive HD Remastered, and another I just finished recently that I hope to have a review up for at launch, and then I'm playing one more game now in a series that I've wanted to try for a long time. After that is Ryza, which I will play and review no matter what because it is Atelier Ryza, and I'm so excited to finally play it and try all of its new systems that I've spent so much time looking into before now because they look so interesting. So it will be great to finally actually play with them, and I'm just really excited. On top of that, I would love to get to Destiny Connect and Persona 5 Royal as well, with the latter hopefully being what I'll make my Japanese study game for a bit, which will replace Atelier Lulua in this, but I haven't really played the Japanese version in a bit. And finally, I would also like to get to Final Fantasy VIII Remaster as well, which I'm still debating on whether I should do a first impressions for or a review for, as I don't know when I'll get back to it at this point. I'm not sure yet, but let me know your thoughts if you have any. While looking at all the release dates coming out and trying to work out how to play as much as I can is a tiny bit stressful, it's a problem that I like having, and looking at this list of games, everything looks so good that I feel like you can't go wrong with what you choose this month, as there's truly something for everyone. So I look forward to hearing what everyone ends up playing, any Ryza thoughts that you all have at the end of the month, and about everyone's JRPG fun. And with that, I'm going to get back to what I'm playing now, so I can get ready to hopefully tell you about my JRPG fun soon too, in another month where we're spoiled with a bunch of great JRPGs. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what you played in September and what you plan to play in October. You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here, and you can find me on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at JRPG Jungle. Links to those will be in the description below, and until next time, thank you, bye!